Hi, it's Edson Williams. Today I want to talk to you about training and how important it is and how rich it is to actually go out and get a training. Get a training, get a trainer, but get a training, go to a course. I always find it interesting when people have this resistance to go on courses. I don't want to go on a course that's a whole day. You know, a whole day. Some of them are a whole weekend. And then there's courses that actually take 7 days. Why would you give 7 days of your time to a course? Because you might actually learn something. It might actually change your life. But for some reason, these people with this resistance to training, when I talk to them, I don't get it. But then I realized that back in the days, when I did my first training, which took me a long time to actually go and do it, it was because a friend of mine actually introduced me to this training and said, go call these people and go and participate on this course. And of course, I didn't do it because it was 3 days. Are you mad? So I speak to him next on the phone and he asked me, did you call them? And I said, no. He says, go call them and call me back. And he hung up the phone, which I thought was rude. You don't do that. But it was a good kick up the butt. So I picked up the phone and actually called these people and signed up for this course. And I called them back and said, well, this course better be good because I registered. And then I got to the course. And within the first 2 hours, I got so much value. And this was the 3-day course. Within the first 2 hours, I got so much value that I wanted to go home. I thought, this is it. I got what I came for, so I can go home. And I had this little insight, into what it is that I always do in my life, or had done in my life up until that point. When I used to study, I would study to just get a 6 out of 10. So if it took me 1 hour to study a subject, I would do 1 hour, and then the rest of the time I would just muck about and I would get my 6 out of 10, and that was me done. And what is there for me to get if I actually complete these 3 days? What is it? What does a 10 out of 10 look like? And I stayed for the 3 days, and it has changed my life. And I stayed there as a student. So I didn't just sit back and just listen to the information. No, I sat there as a student. So I was engaging. I was asking questions. Does this make sense? How does that work? And basically what I'm saying is that going on courses, getting training, it is so rich. And to think that in 3 days, I could get my life from this level to a complete other level where I ended up creating a whole new career for myself and earning more money, leading by example, having people ask me, what did you eat? What are you doing that gets you so fired up, that gets you going, that makes you so successful? I did this course. 3 days. So I want to invite you to basically get some training. Whatever training it is, get training. Because the great thing is, it will take you to the next level. Now remember this thing, because this is the most important thing. When you go on a course and a training, apply yourself. Participate like a student. Don't just sit back and listen. This is either your money or your company's money, and it's your time. And quite frankly, I don't care about the money, because that cliche about money equals time, you know, I flipped that, because money doesn't equal time. You know, you can always get more money, but you can't get more time. So if you're going to give up your time, then get value. So as you're sitting there, participate, be there as a student, really suck it in, question it, does it make sense? Try to take it to the next level. When you get the assignment and they tell you, well, come up with 3 solutions, come up with 10. because it's exercise. You're exercising a new muscle in your brain, a new muscle, whether it's physically, it doesn't matter. You're exercising a new muscle. Get hungry, because it will allow you to take your life to a whole other level. I've transformed my life, and I know that other people have transformed their life. I do it now for others. They come to my courses and they transform their life. You know, people get married, people leave their jobs, people start new businesses, have children. The results are amazing. So I really invite you, go on those courses, whether it's just for your business to become better at what you do or to become a master. In my next video, I will talk about mastery. But go out there and be a student. Be a student. Go on courses. Get better at whatever it is, or transform your life. You know, it's just your life. Yeah. So flip the script. Get excited about training.